Hello everyone, Miss Amanda here. So, I decided this morning that I wanted to surround myself with shapes. Did you guys know they are everywhere? So, I went around my house and kind of grabbed some different shapes, different things from around there. So one of the things I have is this lovely little puzzle. It's got all the different shapes. So we've got circle and triangle and oval and square and a diamond and a pentagon and a rectangle and an octagon. So those are some shapes. Those are some basic shapes. Other basic shapes that you guys might know already are star and heart, and I think diamond was already on there. But so those are some of the basic shapes. So one of the things that we didn't really get to talk a lot about in the classroom were 3D shapes. So I know we talked about it a little bit. So 3D basically means that it's three-dimensional. So there's three sides to it instead of just height and width and it being flat. 3D means that it's something that you can kind of hold. It means that it's got height, so something tall, tall and wide, and depth. So it's like full. So one of the things that I am going to do is I'm going to show you guys some things that I found around my house and tell you what shape that is. So hopefully that will kind of help you guys understand the difference between just like a shape, like a square or a rectangle, versus a 3D or three-dimensional shape, such as a cube. So the first section that I'm going to give you is actually a cube. So this is just a tissue box. And it's like a square, so if you're just looking at it like this, you're going to be like, oh, that's a square. But if you turn it over, it's got sides, and I can actually kind of hold it. Kind of a good measure if you can hold it, or if you think you can hold it. So like a building is actually a three-dimensional shape, but I can't hold that because it's too big. So this is just an Rubik's Cube. We actually have one of these in our classroom. So that's a cube. So again, it's got three sides. This one's a little harder because the way it's designed for you to look on a video. But see, it's got three sides. I'll try to show you. And then like a dice. These are actually story dice. Parents, these are fun because you can get them and the kids can tell stories based on what pictures they roll. And so again, it's got height, width. So it's got height and width and then depth. Again, just kind of a bigger cube dice piece. This one some of your family may know or you may have seen. This is just a little block to plug in my phone on. But it's also like a cube. This is a box. This is the box. This one actually has an ornament in it. This is a candy dish. Again, take it off. So it looks like a present. So some of you guys might get boxes that look like presents. They're in a square shape. Again, you've got height and width and then depth. So see, that one's hollow. And here's just another box that looks like a cube. See, I can turn it around in different shape, different ways. All right, so those were cubes. So the next one's a little different. It can either be called a cuboid or a rectangular prism. So a rectangular prism looks something like this. It looks like a rectangle when you look at it flat. But again, it has height and width and then depth. So you can look at it like this. You can turn it different ways. So again, a cuboid or a rectangular prism. So, this is a box. The game. Again, height and width and then depth. And that one's kind of tricky because it looks like a square. But this box looks more like a rectangle. So height, width, and then depth. This one's just a picture. So height, width, and then depth. Again, these are all 3D. They're three-dimensional. Something you guys would like, a candy box. Little tissue pack that's all cuboid or a rectangular prism, whichever one you decide. My lunchbox, same thing. Alright, so next shape we're going to talk about is cylinders. So a cylinder is like a circle. So if you look at it this way, it's like a circle. But again, it has height and width and depth. And you can turn it, hold it, pick it up, turn it different ways. So here's some other cylinder shaped objects that you guys might see around in your house. If your parents are like me, they drink lots of coffee, coffee mugs, glasses, paint containers. You guys might have paint in your house. This is just a block, like ones that we have in the classroom. Piece of chalk, like sidewalk chalk. It's a cylinder. Games. You guys have seen these. This actually has some cubes in it. So here's another example of a cube. But this is a cylinder. Candle. Height, width, depth. Flashlight. Coke bottle or water bottle, whatever you want to call it. This is a calming bottle for Bailey. So there's that. Then another one, another shape. So this is like shape number 4. It's a sphere. You guys like to call them a ball. So sphere. It's spelled S-P-H-E-R-E. So it's a ball. So here's another little thing that looks like a sphere. It's kind of fun. Just trying to find different little things. A globe. So like the world. You guys are probably seeing a lot of things about the world. We live over here in the United States. I'll get that right. United States. I pointed to the wrong thing. So yeah, we live in the United States in Kentucky. Alright, so a couple other shapes. So this one's different. I actually had to go find something because I couldn't find anything around my house that looked like this. But it looks like a triangle when you look at it flat. But it has 3 different sides. 1, 2, 3. And it's 3-dimensional. So it's got height and width and then depth. This one actually has 4 different sides, but it's called a pyramid. Okay? This is a triangular pyramid. And it looks just like a triangle, like I said. This one's kind of like a pyramid. It just doesn't have the straight sides. Alright, last shape that I'm going to talk about is a cone. So we talked about it, and I told you guys, you could remember it by looking at like an ice cream cone. Well, this is another thing that would look like a cone. This is the bottom part of an Easter egg. Or an egg. So that's a cone. And then this is a little teacup that I have at my house. And then the bottom part is a cone. So there you go. You guys now know some more shapes. So here's my challenge to you. I want you to walk around your house. Be careful. Don't get anything that you're going to break. But go around and find some different shapes today. Look for cubes. Look for cuboids or rectangular prisms. Look for cones. Look for spheres. Look for cylinders. Look for those shapes. See how many types of things you can find around your house that look like those shapes. So there's your challenge. I love you guys and I miss you.